Hey y'all, APG Jamie here. Welcome to the channel. I'm happy you're here. So today brings us second Saturday art, okay? And our inspirational prompts were Unicorn Day, Ladybug, Rainbow, Raindrops, Tulips, Haiku Poetry, Wild card. And speaking of poetry, it happens to be April Pad, which is poem a day, is brought to us by Writer's Digest. Not that I'm promoting, but promoting poetry, because artist, poet, girl, I am. So we're going to make an ATC. You already figured it out. I had some mono printed paper that I glued to just some cardstock. Official size, 3.5 by 2.5 inches, orientation of your choice. And now I'm applying some Nuvo expanding mousse paste. If you heat it up with the heat gun, y'all, right after you put it up, it will puff up a little bit. Not a whole lot, but some. I wanted it to stay shiny in this case, because when you heat it up, it doesn't shiny anymore. But I just wanted shiny. So we did that. There's a list of ingredients in the description below the video. Now I'm going to make like this swinging window sort of thing. I thought I had it all figured out in my head, but not quite. So we will have a little struggling issues, but then not much. And this happens to be a piece of packaging plastic, and it is the stiffer packaging, which you probably saw, not just the flimsy, lightweight stuff. And I've already die cut some leaves out of, I think I used 3 different greens. I've used those greens, so they're scraps. And I have a bird sticker there, and like ingredients, description below. And for whatever reason, I decided to ink around this leaf, but I didn't ink around any of the other ones. I did ink around the trading card base using uncharted uncharted mariner, and scorched timber, of course. So because it's plastic acetate, I'm using diamond glaze. You can use glossy accents as well. I just don't tend to have much issue with my diamond glaze bottle nozzle sealing itself up. Bless you, Molly. So that's what I'm doing. These are a cardstock die cut, just saying, lightweight. The bird is a sort of chipboard weight. Yeah, right now off the top of my head I can't think of the manufacturer, but it's listed. So because I'm making a swing type window, I need a brad. I need some brad action, okay? But because I want my bird on top, I don't necessarily really want to see the brad. I couldn't figure out a way to make the brad or another type of brad because I had some with diamonds on it. But anyway, I wanted it hidden. Let's just leave it at that, okay? So I have run the brad through a little circle that I cut a piece off so you couldn't see it from the other side of the bird. And I'm gluing that to the bird. I know the bird's a sticker, but still. And now I've added just a little bit of a reinforcement spacing. It's more for spacing behind the acetate swinging window because I don't want it to necessarily get caught or rubbed overly much on our now, expanded or our now textured background. Good gracious, words, y'all, words. And again, I used the diamond glaze for that. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, that's going to work. And going to poke some holes, and that's the wrong size hole punch. So I go back and get an 1/8 inch. That was the correct size one. I cut that part out of the video. Bless my heart, y'all. And I thought, well, I kind of need the bird spaced up just a little bit because of the brad. And this is the poem I wrote. Yes, special for this event. Second Saturday art. Okay? So it's not a wild card, but I'm calling it Wild April. Anyway, I printed it out, inked around it, we're gluing it on, and I will have to reprint and re-glue this because, well, you'll see, we'll get there. I don't want to ruin the punchline. It's not a punchline. So now we're going to glue the bird on. And because the bird is actually going to be adhered to the cardstock leaves, I'm just using, regular art glitter glue. Okay. I will come back later when nobody's looking, and I'll put a little pop dot behind the bird's head area just to raise that up just a little bit. And all this that I'm doing right now, I'm going to pull back a loose. I'll tell you when we get there. Oh, I'm making a little circle to glue over the brad on the back, because I don't want to see it. I want it covered up. It's hidden. A hidden brad, y'all. And this is one of those teeny tiny ones by Ideology. And this, I'm moving it, and of course the bird's not glued yet, and I'm like, okay, I need to wait for that. And then when I come back later, I see that I cannot see one or two of the words on my poem. So I'm like, well, I'm going to have to redid that. And this is where I've added the pop dot behind the bird. I've still not realized about the poem, though, evidently, because I'm not re-gluing it. So I'm re-sticking the bird back on there. I glued on a couple of other leaves up there in the upper right or upper left-hand corner because it looked a little bare, and I just want a little something there. So there we go. And this is where I'm going to see the poem is covered up, right? Oh, my voiceover is way messed up. Evidently, I did all that already. I don't know what I'm doing. Not a clue. Should watch my own video, right? Before I do a voiceover. Okay. This is where I'm seeing the word is covered up. Or words is. I don't remember now. Because obviously I can't even voice over in a productive manner. So I printed it out again, re-inked it, and then we're going to slide this under the piece of acetate, packaging, whatever. And I'm going to try to position it so that you can see it. I don't think I necessarily got it on there as straight as I did the first time, but when you're fixing stuff. So here we go. Flip-flop. You can see there's a window on there. I don't put any instructions on what to do because, it's probably just for me. And now you can see the whole thing, which you'll be able to see for sure in the photo montage. And makes me happy. Little flip window, y'all. Look at that. Ta-da! Photo montage. Be sure to follow the links in the description below the video. Kind comment, like, share all my fellow hoppers videos. And guys, subscribe to their channels if you're not already subscribed. Goes for me too, y'all. Just saying. Here's our poem coming up. It's haiku, which is a 5-syllable line, a 7-syllable line, then another 5-syllable line. And I just put the date as the title haiku because, that's what I did. Thanks for watching, and happy artin', y'all.